You guys, and welcome back into another video. I literally just recorded a full video and it had no sound. I forgot to put my mic on, so I'm re-recording this video. And this is a real spontaneous video. I did not even plan on making a video, and I was on my way back home from grocery shopping, and I'm driving, and the Lord spoke to me and he said, "You have been operating like everything depends on you." And when I tell you, that shook me, like it was really what I needed to hear. And I don't know if you needed to hear this word or if it's just for me, but I'm being obedient and I'm documenting this word because I believe that nothing is wasted. Anything that the Lord speaks is not wasted. It's an on time word, it's a perfect word, and it has no error. And so I was driving and I'm just like feeling all of this anxiety and just feeling all of these emotions. All of these things are just coming up for me. And I'm worshiping, and the Lord spoke that to me. And I literally needed to hear that right then and there. And He's like, "You're operating as though everything depends on you. You're making decisions like everything depends on you. You are working on things like everything depends on you. You're building the business like everything depends on you," when it doesn't. It doesn't. Everything does not depend on you. And I think for a long time, like growing up and like seeing my parents just get it out the mud and just hustle. Like it just was hustle so they can make ends meet, so they can provide. And I have had that same DNA within me. And so everything that I do is like, I gotta do this. I gotta do this because if I don't do it, then this or that is not gonna happen, or I'm not going to see any results, or I'm not going to get the outcome. And he showed me the root. He showed me how I have been observing other people's lives, what they got going on, what they're doing, what season they're in. And I have been telling myself that I'm not doing enough. I have been telling myself that I need to do more. And I have been operating in this false urgency, and it's from the enemy. It's not of God, because God's timing is perfect. God operates from a place of rest. God moves from a place of rest, never urgency, because He's all knowing. He is the author of time. So why would He be in a rush, in a hurry? It's us. We're the ones that's in a rush. We're the ones that's trying to get to the destination so quick and so fast so we can say that we made it. And you know what I was really thinking about too? Like, when God gives me all of the desires of my heart, and He blossoms and grows the business, and gives me the dreams that I have always had in my heart, will I be satisfied? Will I be content? Is it going to be enough? If I feel like right now that I need to be doing more, then when I get there, I may be feeling the same way. And so he wants to heal that area in me. And maybe you're going through the same thing. Maybe you're feeling these emotions too. Maybe you're feeling like you're not doing enough. Maybe you feel that false urgency, like you need to just be on go all the time. You need to constantly be on this like invisible treadmill or this hamster wheel. Constantly go, 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 go. And God is like, I need you to rest. I need you to operate from a place of rest. And rest does not mean that we're exempt from work. No, it's a heart posture knowing that God has everything under control and He is the one that we are dependent on. So we got to operate like we depend on Him, because we do ultimately. He gives us the directions, He gives us the instructions, He gives us the vision. And we have to trust that He's going to give us the steps to walk it out. And so this is something that I have struggled with for a long time, because for a long time, I didn't trust God. For a long time, it took me a moment to just surrender things to Him. It took me a long time to be like, okay, God, I trust you with leading my life, because nobody knows what's up ahead. No one knows the future. And so he encouraged me with the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 14, where it says, this is King Solomon speaking: I have seen all the things that are done under the sun. All of them are meaningless, a chasing after the wind. And so when we're constantly toiling, when we're constantly moving in our own pace and in our own strength, we're literally chasing the wind. Because if God did not give us the instruction, if He did not give us the direction, if He did not call us to do what we're so caught up in toiling doing, then it's meaningless. Like, what are we really doing? We're racing to what? And so I thank God. I really thank God for giving me that word, because I have felt so much anxiety and just so much pressure that was never even Him doing that in the first place. It was me operating in my flesh. It was me trying to get to the goals faster. It was me trying to just produce and just do all these things when it ultimately will lead to burnout. And so I thank God for this word. I pray that you are encouraged by this word. Operate from rest. And I pray that you see this video and you are encouraged to rest. Like, it's okay to rest. We need to operate from a posture of rest and know that everything depends on God. It doesn't depend on us. Everything depends on God. Whatever He speaks, whatever He says, whatever He does, however He moves, everything depends on how He's flowing. And this is another level of surrender. This is another level of trusting Him. Trusting that He has everything under control. Trusting Him that the bills will get paid. Trusting Him that the business will scale based on what He's telling us to do. And so I really just feel so strongly like in this season, we really need to rest. Rest helps our nervous system to be at ease, to be calm. Because when we're in a frenzy and we're constantly jumping from this thing to that thing, and we're constantly in this state of fight or flight and anxiety and trying to do all these things, it's impossible for us to rest. It's impossible for us to have a sound mind, to have clarity, to know what we're doing. And God needs us to focus in this season. He really needs us to focus, focusing on the things that He has called us specifically to work on in this season. We're going to have to say no to a lot of things. We're going to have to put those boundaries in place so that we can focus. We cannot spread ourselves thin. We cannot be tossed to and fro in this season. We are halfway through the year, and the Lord has so many beautiful things for us to accomplish, for us to do, and the assignment and His purpose. He has so much in store for us to do, and we have to be laser beam focused on every step that He gives us. And this is a reminder to me too, and I hope it is for you too, to seek the Lord and wait for Him. Wait on Him to respond. Wait on Him even when it's silent. Continue to wait on Him, because His timing is perfect. He will reveal it to us in His perfect time and what we need to do, how we need to do it, where we need to go. And I found myself toiling, like, oh my word, like just toiling for the past couple of months. Like, I got to do this. Oh, I need to make this work. Oh, I need to make this thing do what it do. I need to go and do this and do that. And God is like, I never even said that. I never even said that. Sometimes it's just one instruction, and it's so simple. And we tend to complicate things. We really tend to complicate things and put so much more on our plate. Simplicity is key. And so I pray that you were encouraged by this video, and I see you guys in the next one. Take care. Be blessed. Bye-bye.